welcome back to my YouTube channel. WhatsUpTomiwa is your fashion plug. So we are talking about fashion hacks, fashion reviews, fashion tips, fashion hauls. This is the channel for you. So if you're interested in that type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button you see on your screen and turn on the notification bell so you get notified for my next video. Now this is a sequel to my last video. My last video, I asked you guys to help me select what to wear to girls' night. So I tried 3 different looks and a couple of you have selected your preferred option, and it's time, it's D-Day, right? So as you can see, my hair is a mess, right? Ideally it should have been loosened, but we're not doing that today, so I'm just gonna try and put it under control. I'm gonna use the Smith Hair Care Sculpting Gel. It's pretty much like an edge control. Oopsie daisy. And yeah, I'm just going to not be fancy with it at all. I'm gonna scoop a couple, put it at around my edges. I mean, I should probably be using a brush for this, right? But I'm not that fancy. And there's no time, to be honest, because as usual, I am late. I'm going to just take some more, rub it around my fingers, because we also want to tame the hair on top, right? And put it all over my hair, like so, like that. And you guys watch how you automatically sleep. So I'm going to run my fingers through, my braids as well to try and get some of that edge control in there. But yeah, ultimately, I think it looks so much neater. Hopefully it doesn't look white, but I usually do this all the time. Can you see the difference? Looks dope. So I'm just going to scarf my hair so that I'll have that under control. While I do my makeup, I'm gonna make sure I don't scarf it too close to my face, so that way I can do my makeup properly. So now that my hair is done, I'm going to just get my face snatched, and I'm going to do this super quick, right? I'm going to use this Georgette Klinger Marula primer, and I'm going to take that and put it all over my face. I mean, I guess people typically put primers in specific portions of their face, but to be honest, I put this all over my face. I mean, I had already lotioned my face before this, so hey, all that done. And now primer is done, I'm going to go in with foundation. I hear a lot of people do their brows after skin prep, because this is what this is called, right? Skin prep. But I do foundations first. This is Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation, and I use a shade 10, and we're just going to, use a beauty blender for that. Again, a lot of people use brushes for their foundation, but I pretty much would rather use a damp beauty blender. All right, and so we're just going to get that all over our face. Typically all my makeup girls, that I watch their makeup tutorials and stuff, they always say don't put foundation under your eye, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to put it around our face like so, like that. And I really hope this foundation is blended, because I'm trying to do this real quick and not fast forward this video. But yeah, tell me in the comments, which foundation do you swear by? Because like, I'd like to try other foundations. I also sometimes I use MAC foundation in what shade? NC50, I think. Yeah, but ultimately this Lancome Teint Idol, I hope that's how it's pronounced, is what I swear by, right? So foundation done. I go in with this Clinique concealer for my under eye, and I'm just going to put a little on my under eye. Just going to put a little like that, put a little like that. I'm going to put some over my nose, some on my forehead, some right there, and we're good to go, really. Ooh, I think I need some more, a little more. Okay. All right, so there we have it. We're good to go. I use Deep 24 and take the other side of my beauty blender, blend it under my eye, bring it down under my nose, take it to the other side, under my other eye as well. And then with the rest, I put it over my eyelid. I don't know if it's a thing, but that's what I do. You know, I don't know if your favorite makeup girls will approve to this step, but this is how I do my own makeup, right? I'm sure you guys noticed the change in temperature. That's because NEPA took lights. Okay, for foreigners that won't understand what this means, it means that power was cut off, but I'm in Nigeria after all, that happens. Next, so we're just gonna power through this. I'm gonna use my powder, and I use MAC powder, and I'm just gonna put it, you know, over my cheeks, over my forehead, like that. And there we have it. Like, that's pretty much all I do to my face. Actually, not quite. I also use the MAC mineralized skin finish in Sun Power. I use it as a bronzer, so it has this brownish glowy feel, and I pretty much just use that as a bronzer all over my face. So I take some, put it right there, so this way I don't have to use a blush, right? Put it around my cheek, take it over my head like so, like that, and it just adds like a nice glow to my face. So guys, I'm probably gonna have to do the rest of the video with a voiceover because the generator is about to go on and the sound is going to be a mess. Okay, I hope that's okay. Now I'm just gonna grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to use it to brush my eyebrows up. Now I learned this trick one day when I went to a visit to the MAC store, and one of the attendants there was, you know, showing me the best way to use your clear brow gel. After brushing my brow up, I'm going to grab the MAC brow pencil in the shade Stud. Trust me, every black girl, you know, needs this brow pencil in their life because that shade of brown is spot on. It goes with pretty much every black girl skin tone that I've seen. I have light skin friends that swear by it, and what, maybe caramel, and I swear by it, and I have dark skin friends as well that swear by it. So now the thing is, I'm typically into like the bushy brow trend. I don't even know if it's a trend, but it's what I'm into, so I guess we're rolling with it, right? I typically draw like a line under my eyebrows, shade in the center, and then draw a line above my eyebrows as well, and then use the end of the, you know, brow pencil, which has like a brush tip, to just brush out, you know, what I have shaded. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing to the other eyebrow, and I guess you can see what I'm doing properly now. I just drew a line under, I'm drawing another line above it right about now, and then I'm just shading, you know, in between. I will just draw like light strokes towards the front of the eyebrow, and once I feel like I've gotten, you know, the thickness or the correct shade pigmentation that I want, I'll go back in with the end of the eye pencil. That's another thing what I love about this eye pencil, you know, it has the brush tip at the end, and I'll just go back in with that brush tip and brush out my lashes properly because I want it to have this feathery, natural vibe. Some of us were not born with, you know, bushy or thick eyebrows, so we have to fake it till we make it. Can I hear the church say amen? Amen. Once I'm done with that, I go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just brush that up, brush my eyebrows up, just to ensure that it stays in place all night. Yep. Now I'm just grabbing my MAC Kajal eyeliner for my inner eye, and it's so funny how I'm showing you guys these things because y'all can't really see it because it's blurry, but you get the vibe. What I always do, I know this particular application is tricky for a lot of girls, but what I typically always do is pull my
eye with one of my fingers, and that, you know, shows or exposes the line where I need to line, and I line seamlessly. So it's so easy when I pull it down like that. It's very easy for me to line the inner of my eye without it getting into my eyes and hurting me. And can you see that jet black, you know, line? Absolutely, absolutely love it. Now, what am I looking for? Because this is taking such a long time that we have to stand. This better be like my upper eyelid liner. Yep, I was right. And this is probably L'Oreal, or is it Maybelline? I can't remember, but if I was gonna, you know, place a bet, I'll probably put my bet with L'Oreal. And what I typically do is I use it to line above my eye. I never start from the inside. I always start from somewhere in the center, like so, like that, thin in the center, and I just make it, you know, a little bit thicker towards the end, and, you know, draw the line a little bit outside of my whatchamacallit, my natural eye line, just to give me a little cat effect. You get what I'm saying? This is pretty much done. My eyes are popping, if I do say so myself. I don't know how people go about without lining their eyes, but I love it. Next up, I'm grabbing my Maybelline Falsies lashes. I think that's what it's called. And typically what I do is I take it from outward up for length, and then I do inward up for definition, or is it the other way around? I can't remember, but I usually do outward up first, then inward up, and then outward up again, right? And at the end of the day, I have these popping lashes that almost look like I've got like minimal false lashes on, but it's not. It's Maybelline, right? I always also just brush out under my under lashes as well, because I want my eyes to really pop, because what that does is when I have all that black, the white of my eyes really stand out. Now it's sleep time, and I'm pretty much going to grab my MAC eyebrow liner in stud again, and this time I'm just going to take it above, you know, my lip line. So what I typically do is I just draw a line around my lips. I make sure I don't draw outside my lip line, but I just follow the natural arc of my lip and draw my line. And once I've drawn my line, I, you know, try and shade out that line, because bruv, it's 2020 22, we don't do those hash lines anymore. So I grab the end of any brush I can get my hands on, and then I just use it to shade out, you know, the liner that I have just drawn on my lips, so it's like ombre, gives an ombre effect. And then I grab, you know, my lip color of choice. Now, what lip color am I using today? Where are you? I think I want to use the MAC Please Me. It has this, you know, delicious shade of pink that I absolutely love. There you go. And I'm just going to, you know, use it across the center of my lip. You can see that, you know, popping pink that I have there, and I'm just going to smack till we have a nice ombre vibe without any hash lines. And once that's done, I'm just going to grab my lip gloss. Please do not laugh at my Dior Lip Maximizer. It's an empty bottle, but I'm going to squeeze it till it's completely done. Yes, we do that. Okay, I bought it with my hard-earned cash, so I'm going to make sure that I use my money's worth. If you don't like it, don't buy data. All right. Now that I have put that, you see, it just gives like a nice gloss over the lips, because again, these days, or not just these days, to be honest, I've never been a matte lip girl. I've always been a I've always been a glossy girl. And finally, to top it all off, I'm gonna get the Lancome setting spray and just, you know, spray over my face. This kind of has like a dewy finish that I absolutely love. And finally, the moment that you'll be waiting for is finally here. I'm gonna grab this sparkly silver necklace that you guys have seen on this channel a couple of times, because it's nighttime. What else can I say? And next up, I'm going to grab this ring. It's like a Fox Diamante ring. Next up, I am going to select the bottom of choice. So all of you, at least 4 out of the 5 people that commented, were clear on the fact that, you know, the third look in my previous video was the preferred option, and the third look was with this Zara pinstripe leggings. So that is the one that we are going with. And to be honest, I tend to agree with you guys, because I think that it was the most appropriate for nighttime out of all the options. Next up, we're going to wear a shirt. Oh, what, you guys weren't expecting me to show you the whole process, right? So I'm gonna grab a safety pin because you guys had wanted me to wear it with the 3 buttons pops, but I didn't think that I have the lever to show that much skin, so I thought to use a safety pin to pin in between the second and the third button. That way I get a bit more opening along the chest without necessarily showing, you know, too much skin that I wasn't comfortable with showing. I just need to make sure that I tuck in my bra very well, because I did decide to wear a bra with this look after all. I'm just gonna yank that scarf off because I need to see how I look, and girl, I'm snatched. My hair is snatched, my face snatched, my outfit is almost snatched. It's time to wear my shoes, and this is probably one of the best things that my ex got me, because these shoes are everything and more. They're popping. Do you see what that pink just did to this outfit? It just took it from like 100 to like 1,000 maybe. And you know, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to leave the button of the shirt down or, you know, do that button hack I showed you in the last video, but last minute I decided to do the button hack after all. So I just took the last buttonhole and put it over the button. Let me know if you want me to do a proper hack video where I show you in detail what I just did. But as you can see, one side is shorter than the other, and it just makes the shirt look all that more elevated. I'm gonna grab my purse for my finished look, and guys, this look is everything that I dreamed of and more. I'm ready to go and dance with my girls. So I've shared some BTS of the night at the very end of the video, so make sure you watch till the end. Bye. And it's a wrap, ladies' night over and out. My dress was certainly a hit. Yeah, thank you guys so much for helping me select it, and have a good night. Have a good day, whatever time you are watching this. Bye.